All right, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to meditation. I'm Danny. I'll guide your experience this afternoon. Thanks for carving out this time to be here. If you need any props, especially when we get to the seated position, please go ahead and prep that. Any blocks or cushions to sit on and be comfortable. Most important thing is to take care of yourself today. And we'll start out in standing if that's possible for you. If not, know that you can also do these movements from a standing position as well. So come up to space if you're standing, or even if you're sitting, draw your feet hip width distance apart or a little bit wider. And take your arms by the side of your body. Make any little fidgets or movements with your shoulders, head, neck, and also mouth, jaw. And from there, settle into the support of the ground. Invite length through your whole spinal column. And take in a deep, full breath. Draw your arms up to the sky as you breathe in. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hands down through heart center by the side of your body. 2 more times this way. Deep breath in. Exhale to let it go. From there, with an inhale, sweep your arms forward in space this time. Exhale, bend your knees, shift the weight back behind, hands to thighs, press your sitting bones back, collarbones broaden for cow stretch. Exhale to round your back body, coil in with your spine. Inhale to press back, open through the spinal column. Exhale to round in. A few more cycles here with your breath undulating through your spinal column. And final round. When you round inwards to the cat stretch, next time pause. Inhale to lengthen through your legs and spine. Sweep the arms back up to the sky. And with your exhalation, take your left hand all the way down to the side of your rib. Inhale to elongate through your right arm. Exhale, arc over to the left side. Inhale back through center. Exhale, little arc. Inhale through middle. Exhale to arc. Inhale back up through center, both arms to the sky. Exhale, take your right hand to the left rib and breath to elongate through your left fingertips. Exhale, arc to the right side. Flow with your breath and motion 2 more times here. Inhale to return back up through middle, both arms to the sky. This time with your exhale, interlace your fingertips, create little circular motions for your wrists. Once you're down by your hips, do a few little starburst motions. 1 more time, inhale to sweep, arms rise, interlace fingers opposite way from before, little circles. And then again, once you're down by your hips, little starburst motions with the fingers. From there, start to shake it all out. Fingertips, forearms, shoulders, hips, legs, upper legs, lower legs. If you haven't eaten in the last 10 minutes or so and your knees are pretty good to go, disconnect your feet from the ground, take a full body hop here. Optional sound if you can in your space to release some out of tension. Inhale, breath. Exhale, it's a and from there, pause, soften through your eyes. Partway closed, fully closed, take a moment, notice heat, tingle, sensation. And from this space, if you are in standing, make an adjustment to move towards a supportive seat. That could be using any props that you need. If you're sitting on a chair, just ensure that your back is a little bit away from the back of your chair, so you have elongation through your spine. And from there, as you settle here into a supportive seat, allow your eyelids to again relax. Fully closed, partway closed. Hands can be wider out on your legs. One palm rests at center, then the other palm in that. Check in again if you're holding on to contraction through your mouth, your jaw. Invite a bit more spaciousness to it. As you settle and arrive here into this time to slow down and pause and be. Give your mind a little bit of anchor support and find somewhere to focus the mind's eye. That could be your belly center or your ribs or the tips of the nostrils where you might feel the sensation of air moving in and out of your body. And if there's another place that feels like a better focus for you, know that you can choose that. And this opportunity to watch the breath in its gentle wave-like motion, flowing in and gently flowing out. And particularly if you find that your mind is swirling, busy today, opportunity to layer a little technique here of thought labeling. At one point, you might become aware that you're no longer observing your chosen focal point. At that point, when you've trailed off for about 15 to 20 seconds in another narrative of internal conversation, two options. Either simply say to yourself, thinking, creating a little label for the thought, thinking, and then return back to breath focus. Or option two is to actually categorize the thought that you had. It might be something like to do, or worry, excitement, joy, and then returning back to the focus. And let this be a dance. So over these minutes, if you find that the mind travels, often opportunity to gently nudge it back. And as you continue to sit, also acknowledging anything that's present in your external environment, noises, sounds of people or mechanical devices. See if you can allow all of those outer things to reduce in volume as you bring more of the breath awareness to the forefront of your experience. Check in with your mind. If you're somewhere else, opportunity to label thinking or being more specific, and then gently swimming back to observing your breath. As you continue to be here in this experience, check in with your physical body if there's any tension building through your legs or hips, or any other sensations you're aware of. Desire for an itch on the surface of the skin. See if you can first be with what is showing up. Always knowing that you have the freedom to adjust with conscious choice. If sensation has turned into unnecessary pain. Once more, checking in with your attention, your focus. Staying with this technique just a little bit longer. And very gradually allowing this technique to begin to fade into the background. From the focus of your breath, take notice once more of the way that your body is making contact with the earth. Take in a deep, full breath. Optional open mouth exhale, sound or sigh. And from here, playing with a little bit of focus and attention for the mind, gradually as if you were honing and tuning a beam of light, focus your internal eye on the space right in front of you, just a little bit in front of you. And from there, gradually shift your awareness to the space behind you. And from there, take the mind's eye to what exists to the right of you. Shifting focus there and sensing, noticing. Is it empty space? Is there an object there? If your mind drifts to another place, bring it back to this experiment of honing attention as you shift your internal vision to the left side of your space. What exists to the left side? And from the left, move to, once again, the space below you. What exists underneath of you right now? And from the space below, move to the space above, just a bit above the top of your head. Moving all of the mind's focus there. And gradually take attention back to the center of your heart, taking a moment to focus here to break from the directions. From this place, focus your attention once again out in front. And as you keep the mind's eye focused before you, stay there to the degree that you can, and then gently layer on, so holding the space in front of you and behind you. And again, layer on, add the space to your right and the space to your left. Aware of forward, back, right, left. And into that also layer the space below you and above you. As if you were outside of yourself, looking at a 3D, multi-dimensional experience, aware of forward, back, right, left, below, and above. And gently release that focus, returning back to awareness at the center of your heart. Deep, full breath in. Exhale it out, letting go of any tension. Once more here, take a moment to sit and simply be, receiving that experience of moving the mind's eye intentionally. And from that space, either allow your palms to rise in front of your own heart center. Know that you can also lay one palm flat and then the other hand on top of that hand. Acknowledge anything that you are aware of now, anything that shifted. That doesn't mean that it had to have gotten better per se. Sometimes the shift is awareness of more tension or acknowledging an emotional state that was not in the foreground. To affirm yourself for showing up, taking this time out of your day. So let's just celebrate one another in the virtual space, joining together and being in community. Gently bow your head to your heart center. And from there, gently and slowly flicker your eyes to take on some more light. Focus on the earth first to invite some grounding. And from there, feel free to relax your arms and make any movements that you need with your body